Okay. Selamat datang, Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Dan selamat datang diucapkan kepada semua Jtmp ke webinar Jtmp bulan Ogos anjuran KK Jtmp. Nama saya Christine Ricky, Jtmp daripada IMR Setialam dan saya akan menjadi moderator anda pada hari ini. So, kita akan bermula sebentar lagi dan diminta tuan-puan untuk menyebarkan maklumat berkenaan webinar ini kepada rakan-rakan yang lain supaya lebih ramai yang akan mendapat manfaat daripada program ini. Dan untuk pengetahuan anda, webinar ini akan ditonton secara live di YouTube dan juga FB Kesatuan Jtmp. Dan jangan lupa untuk tekan butang like dan subscribe YouTube Kesatuan Jtmp. Okay, penceramah kita pun sudah bersedia. So hari ini tajuk webinar kita pada hari ini adalah The Vital Role of Accuracy and Precision in Calibration and Verification yang akan disampaikan oleh Jtmp daripada IMR Jalan Pahang iaitu Puan Lalitha Suganthi. Di sini saya akan membacakan serba sedikit mengenai beliau. Nama penceramah kita ialah Puan Lalitha Suganthi, anak perempuan Sundrasegaran. Beliau mempunyai kelulusan dalam Bachelor Biomedical, mempunyai pengalaman 12 tahun bekerja dalam bidang Jtmp dan lain-lain tugas beliau adalah di Good Laboratory Practice Lab yang merupakan Certified Clean Room di KKM. Beliau sangat berpengalaman dan tanpa membuang masa, saya akan menjemput Puan Lalitha Suganthi untuk menyampaikan webinar beliau yang menjemput Puan Lalitha sekarang. Dipersilakan.
Hi, a very good evening to everyone. Okay, today my topic is going to be about the vital role of accuracy and precision in calibration and verification. This is the topic is a bit, why I choose this topic is the topic is actually used by all the labs mostly lah. For the analytical, mostly we use balance verification. So the topics that I'm going to cover today is about calibration, standard weight, balance, verification, balance. Okay, calibration versus verification. Why it is needed? Why it is very important to have measuring devices and equipment in our labs. Okay, the first thing is it is because of main two objectives for calibration, measuring devices in instrument. Firstly, calibration checks and verifies the accuracy of measuring devices. Secondly, calibration also creates traceability of the measurements to ensure they are consistent with other measurements, so that when we use the device, we don't make any mistake. Okay, measurements, accuracy and precision. So this is accuracy. How close a measurement or attempt is to actual of target. Accurate and precise is have to be precise in the when we are measuring this. So let's say, okay, example, the next to you, next, you're right. This is the accuracy. Let's say your standard weight is 20 kg. So the accuracy 18.95, 21.22, 19.81 is accuracy. Next is precision. How consistent our results are regardless of proximity to actual to target. This is not accurate, but it's precise. That means, let's say your weight is standard weight is 20 kg. So all this 23.1 kg, 23.09 kg, and 23.12 kg is all acceptable. Calibration versus verification, review and comparison. Accuracy is measuring near to true value. Precision is getting consistent results. This is the meaning for accuracy and precision. So if you see the chart, you can see accurate and precision, not accurate, precise, accurate, not precise, not accurate and not precise. So you can see the difference. Okay, it is important that measuring devices are accurate and precise. If it is not, if not, results can be misleading or even fatal. In taking the measurements, accuracy and precision are very, very important because precision and accuracy will affect the appropriate size and bring up the right size results. In addition, a measuring device must have high accuracy and precision to reduce the occurrence of measurement errors. Okay, calibration versus verification. So I'm just going to explain about calibration indicates the error of the instrument and compensates for any lack of trueness by applying a correction. Verification means indicates that the measurement error is smaller than a so-called maximum permission error. So there's a difference for calibration and verification. Okay. This one is just a picture that I'm going to compare calibration versus verification and versus service and repair. Same slide just now. Okay, this is the standard weight, calibration of standard weight. This is the standard weights that we normally use to calibrate the balance. So I'm sure all of you have seen this lah. It's just like not all the labs will have this, but labs that you're using the analytical balance sure will have this from different companies. Okay, this is standard weight. This one is actually international organizations classes. All the standard weight will have all these classes. It's just like for some balance we don't use for some classes lah. So this is OIML. OIML is International Organization of Legal Metrology. So we'll have all the classes E1, E2, F1, F2, M1, M1 -2, M2, M2 is -3, and M3. So all this is range 1 milligram to 5,000 kg. And then we also have American standards. This classes 1 to 7 and also range the same range. Okay, standard weight, maximum permissible errors. Value of the measurement error with respect to a known reference quantity value permitted by specification or regulation for a given measurement, measuring instrument or measuring system. So that's the value of the measurement error. Okay, this is the table that I took from this is the standard weight permission error lah. So all of us will have a standard value. All the companies will be giving us a standard value when they are doing a standard calibration. So this is the one of the example actually. Okay, let's say we are using 10 gram, then class E1 will have, this is the error that we can use, class E2 and class F1, all this. Okay, standard weight, technical requirements. What are the technical requirements that we need using a standard weight? Marking, density, construction, shape, material, magnetism, surface condition. This is all a technical requirement that we need lah. Okay, this is the standard weight that some of the examples. Normally the first two in the box, that's the standard weight that we use. We have actually all the box normally will have from the tiny weight and until 5,000 kg. Okay, so this is the one. So we have 1 kg, sorry, not 5,000, 1 kg, sorry. So these are all the standard weight that with the adjusting cavity. Normally that we use in all the labs. Okay, standard weight, 10 tips of handling the standard weight. First, store weight in the original packing. The weight is always have to be in the original packing. We cannot take out anything from the original packing. And then we always make sure that we store the weights near the balance. Always keep the weight, store the standard weight near the balance. Handle the weight with care. And then we have clean according to the standard recommendation lah. Let's say if you're using OIML class E1 to F2, they have their own standard of recommendation also. Okay, then use specialized handles for bigger weight. Inspect for damage prior to use. Before using, check if there's any damage or anything that any weight is missing. Do not touch weights with bare hands. Always in the box we'll have one glove. So we have to use with that glove. Do not forget periodic calibration of test weights. Do not use a weight with dust or water on its surface. Always make sure the surface is clean. Do not clean with other chemicals lah. Okay, the storage. Keep in storage cupboard where they can be protected from dust and atmospheric pollution by glass covers. Weight should be contained in specialty bill boxes. Boxes should have individual compartment for each weight. This one is when we are getting the weight is already a standard. We will be getting a standard box. Okay, standard weight. Calibration standard weight. Value of any weight may change with time and use. Weights may become lighter through wear and tear and become heavier through chemical depositions or atmospheric pollutions. So thus, it is necessary to calibrate the weight prior to use. So the interval of calibration varies with use and precision. In general, E1 and E2 should be calibrated at interval not exceeding 2 years. So E1 and E2, they will have interval and not exceeding 2 years, and all other weights should be calibrated on an annual basis. All this by recommendation by the company. So room temperature, calibration condition for standard weight. This is the room temperature, okay? We have the classes, right? So the room temperature to keep the standard weight is according to this chart. Room temperature 20 plus minus 1 Celsius, class E2, F1, F2, and M1. 23 plus minus 1 Celsius, class M2 and below. And humidity 60 plus minus 5 for class E2, F1, F2, and M1. 60 plus minus 10 for class M2 and below. So warm up time, we have to have a warm up time, minimum 30 minutes before using the standard weight. Okay, this is the one. This is the example that we use in the in IMR. This is standard weight. Once we send the standard weight to our outside company to do calibration, okay, this is the certificate that we get. Different companies will do different. Will have different type of this one, but they will have the date of receipt, date of calibration, recalibration date. Is it before calibration, after calibration, how is it? Everything they will have lah. I think all the certificate will have all these important things. So this is certificate calibration instrument, calibrated instrument. So the next when we are doing verification, then we'll be using this. We'll be using this chart. Okay. This is the types of balance. The one we use is this. I'm just giving a picture of types of balance are used. What is balance means? Like in the shop we use other this in the to scale a different type of things. These are the types of balance. Just for the info only. Okay, analytical balance. This is the analytical balance that we use in labs mostly lah. So now we call it what is non-automatic weighing instrument. This is the one. Definition: an instrument that requires the intervention of an operator during the weighing process. For example, to deposit on or remove from the receptor the load to be measured and also obtain the results. This is analytical balance. I'm sure most of you have seen this. Common type of balance. This is mechanical balance. This is electronic balance. The one in your left is mechanical balance. But mostly we use electronic balance. Okay, types of know your balance. Types of electronic balance. So we have precision balance, analytical balance, semi-micro balance, micro balance, and ultra micro balance. So mostly in IMR we're using analytical balance and also precision balance. Some labs they have precision balance. So this is the readability. and quantity of decimal points. How to use analytical balance? Actually, this one I will be sharing in the chat box. I don't know. Okay, later I'll just use this. I show this how to use analytical balance. Okay, the next is location and the operation of balance. Okay, location of balance. The important is where we keep the balance. Now I'm going to just giving some tips the way to give our balance. So normally all the labs, this is standard lab. Normally we will choose the place where we keep all the standards together. So weighing bench, the temperature where we keeping temperature, room temperature where we keeping the balance, the light, the workroom, the atmosphere, humidity, and the air. So operation of balance, leveling, draft shield, weighing vessel, reading, switch on and off, weighing pan, care and maintenance. All this we can refer to the balance manual. Okay, operating range starting point. Okay, this is balance readability. This is I took from the United States Pharmacopoeia, one of the starting point. Normally, all the balance readability will be starting from 0.1. Okay, let's say we are using mg and gram. Normally, we'll use mg and gram. So this is the example of the chart. Okay. Calibration of analytical balance. Repeatability tests. Repeatability is a measure of how well a balance will wave. The repeatability is normally expressed in terms of the standard deviation obtained from a series of repeated readings. 10 repeat readings are taken with the weight unloaded and reloaded between each. This is repeatability test. Okay, next is calibration, analytical balance, weighing performance test. Measurements should be at no less than 10, roughly evenly spaced, points from 0 to full capacity using calibrated reference weight. Normally, we will be using the reference from the company to, if we want to do a weighing performance test, we'll be using calibrated reference weight given by the company. The scale should be 0 each time before placing the weights on the pen. Linearity measurements is basically consists of tearing the balance, placing the standard weight on the pen and record the reading. Okay, next I'm into verification of analytical balance. Okay, what is verification? Verification is the confirmation based on the evidence test results that a certain number of specified requirements have been fulfilled. For example, the verification of an analytical balance will prove that the performance of the balance is still agreement with the calibration certificate. Okay, normally the calibration certificate, calibration is done by the outsourced company. The company will provide our standard weight. So once the result is out, the lab personnel will be doing the verification. So some labs they'll be doing that one is follows the SOP. Some labs do the verification every 3 months or every 4 months per year. So that means we'll have 3 or 4 times verification done to check the accuracy and precision. Okay, we just I'm just go through this verification procedure, how it's done. Select the standard calibrated weights for various balance based on the capacity and operating range of the balance as mentioned in the worksheet and check the calibration status. Before verifying the balance, clean the weighing platform and pans with dry tissue or dry cloth. Adjust the balance to 0. Normally we'll tie to the 0. Place the calibrated standard weight one by one on the weighing platform, pans and write the readings. The difference should not be more than specified least count. Always use standard weights and balances, which are certified by the weights and measurement departments. Okay, this is the example that we use for the verification. This one is actually from our lab. This is because all the lab they'll have different type. This is because this is done by our own unit. So this is balance verification worksheet. So we'll have the location, model, serial, readability, ready care number, capacity, whatever the information we needed. Okay, so this is the accuracy check, and this is the down there we have repeatability. The accuracy check will be done 3 times. The repeatability will be done 10 times. So once it's passed, then consider it's good to go lah. Okay. Actually, it's done. So basically, don't wait like this. You have to wait like this. Thank you.
Terima kasih Puan Lalitha atas perkongsian ilmu sebentar tadi. Kita akan buka kepada soalan sekarang. Ada apa-apa soalan? Sesiapa ada soalan bolehlah letak dalam ruangan chat ataupun on mic.
Okay, I have a question here. Say, currently all waving balance assets stand for calibration done. Lab. That means currently all waving balance assets stand for calibration. Normally, all the waving balance is being sent for calibration. Done by lab, is it? I don't understand the question actually. Wait. Or done by the lab. Yeah, actually, verification is done by the lab. But if a balance, if you're going to send balance, calibration is not done by the lab. Actually, sent by outsourced company. But I think that is also a lab lah. They will be doing. Let's say your example lah. Your IMR is a place like there's a company who is actually you can see normally there's a company will be you will be buying, the lab will be buying from that company. So that company will bring out the waving balance. I mean to do the calibration in their company. So that's why we'll have certificate normally. Certificate whether it's good to go, good to use or not. So normally the lab what we will be do is verified the calibration lah normally. I think I already answered her. This one is good calibrate pipette use balance with water. Pipette normally we will use water. Use good calibrate pipette use balance with water. Normally we will use water, but I don't know. This question actually I'm not sure. Yes, we use water if we want to calibrate the pipette. But pipette also calibration is done by outsource. You know, we also do verification. We don't do calibration in the lab. We only do verification. Calibration is always done by the company. The company, the outsource company that you all bought. Normally the lab will know lah. I'll share the slide later. I'll pass to the chairperson lah.
Alright, jika tiada soalan lagi, jika tiada soalan lagi, mohon isi kehadiran untuk dapatkan sijil. Untuk dapatkan slide boleh email kepada Puan Lalitha seperti yang di-email di dalam poster. Ataupun jika Puan Lalitha share kepada kami akan edarkan nanti bersama dengan e-sijil. Maka berakhirlah webinar KK-Jtmp pada bulan Ogos 2023. Jangan lupa isi kehadiran dan like FB dan subscribe YouTube KK-Jtmp, Kesatuan Kebangsaan Jtmp Malaysia. Terima kasih.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, terima kasih kepada Puan Lalitha dan juga kepada Christine. Okay, ada sedikit announcement daripada Kesatuan Juruterjemah Maklumat Perubatan. Kita baru edarkan makluman berkenaan majlis makan malam yang akan dianjurkan pada 29 September 2023. Edaran telah dibuat, link telah disebarkan dan untuk makluman semua, ini adalah early bird. Early bird bermaksud jumlah bayaran ada diskaun. Untuk ahli dia berjumlah lupa pula. RM80. Kejap ya, saya kena tengok. Sebab ini adalah anjuran Negeri Selangor bersama KKJTMP. KKJTMP akan diwakili oleh Puan Haryani, iaitu kita punya penolong setiausaha. Okey. Untuk bayaran early bird payment adalah untuk ahli RM88 ya, RM88 dan bukan ahli adalah RM108, iaitu daripada 28 hari bulan 8 hari ini sehingga 31 hari bulan 8 2023. Dan selepas tu late payment, kalau bayaran selepas 31 hari bulan 8 iaitu daripada 1 September sehingga masa yang kita akan umumkan nanti, bayaran akan berubah menjadi ahli RM108. Kos ni adalah berdasarkan yang kita survey lah, kita akan adakan di Setia Alam Convention Center dengan tema dia adalah etnik. Dan kita menjemput semua untuk menyertai Majlis Serumpun Kasih Jtmp Kebangsaan 2023 Anjuran Kesatuan Juruteknologi Maklumat Perubatan dan Jtmp Negeri Selangor. Itu announcement yang pertama. Announcement yang kedua adalah kita sedang membuat edaran untuk kertas undian bagi mesyuarat agung yang ke-18 dan jangan lupa untuk lihat calon-calon anda di YouTube untuk calon-calon yang bertanding pada sesi inilah. Buat pilihan yang baik, yang bijak supaya mereka boleh untuk sesi baru nanti untuk mengadakan aktiviti yang lebih banyak untuk semua ahli. So kita edarkan sekali adalah borang undian untuk memilih pegawai kesatuan dan kita ada juga borang undian untuk yuran iaitu untuk undian sulit dan juga untuk mesyuarat agung 2 tahunan kepada 3 tahunan. Boleh pilihlah nanti. Dan kepada ahli-ahli yang tidak aktif ataupun tidak tahu status keahlian, boleh hubungi setiausaha seperti yang tertera lah di Facebook. Okey, itu sahaja. Okey, boleh kita tangkap gambar sikit. Puan Lalitha boleh buang the slides so that kita kan dapat space yang lebih besar untuk tangkap gambar. So kita ada juga pertandingan, ada 3 aktiviti sebelum mesyuarat agung dan BJM dijalankan, iaitu pertandingan Jom Sihat bersama KKJTMP. Kita akan edarkan poster. Kita ada juga aktiviti untuk mencipta tema untuk BJM yang ke-18 dan juga mencipta poster untuk kerjaya JTMP. Poster untuk kerjaya JTMP ni adalah poster yang mengenai kerjaya kita. Dia secara umum ya, bukan untuk satu-satu tempat. Maksudnya kita buat poster tu tunjukkan JTMP tu siapa, apa tugas kita, di mana kita mungkin bertugas, apa jenis tugasan yang kita buat lah. So kita akan keluarkan poster jugalah bersama dengan link untuk mendaftar. Dan untuk yang sihat bersama JTMP tu sebenarnya adalah video durasi 3 ke 5 minit di mana semua boleh buat video cara anda untuk menunjukkan cara hidup yang sihat. Be creative. Tak semestinya you tunjuk you tengah berzumba ataupun you tengah martial arts, tapi you boleh juga tunjuk maybe you tengah bekerja and then tiba-tiba you take break and show how to take break, show how to live sihat dengan cara yang sihat. So itu adalah dia secara wide lah dia punya ni lah, dia punya tema tu sihat bersama JTMP. So sihat bersama kan. So banyak cara. Maybe you stop from doing your work, take 5, after that you started your work again. Something like macam tu lah. So nanti boleh ajukan soalan lah jika ni lah. So ada Cik Lee ada share a file. Nanti jangan lupa untuk ni lah mengisi kehadiran. So kita agak gambar sikit. Are you going to lengkap? Oh me. Okay, kejap ya. Boleh pausing? Boleh pausing. Kehadiran jangan lupa ya untuk ni. Alright. Kita tangkap gambar dulu. Satu-satu ya sebab kita print screen. Okay, boleh senyum. Okay, Karai. Okay. Okey. Nampak Puan Wahidah. Okey, kita tak gambar. 1, 2, 3. Ada yang baru masuk juga. Sekejap Kita save dulu. Window mode ni. How to save dia? Laju sikit. Sekejap Dia terus auto kan Christine kan?
Ya.
Tapi bisa yang save here tu dah kan?
Dah.
Terus. Okey. Ni dah. New. Okey, lagi saya pergi next window. Fika, terima kasih. KK Karai, Wahidah Mukrim Tanjung, Dayang, KK Bako, AEJ, Muhammad Khairul Arifin. Khairul Arifin, kita punya orang yang merealisasikan webinar ni, orang yang pertama approve untuk join. Hai Kak Nana. Hai. Siapa sebelah tu? Puan Kushbu, Dayang. Okey, kita takat gambar lagi. Yang ni tak ada dah. Okey. Sekejap tengok. Banyak yang ni. So kita tengok mana ada. Banyak yang masuk. Terima kasih Alfa Rashid, Hazrin, Razira, Syafiq Azila, Mira. Thank you so much. So untuk edaran borang undian untuk makluman hanya ahli yang aktif saja yang kita hantar. So mungkin ada masalah di mana ada makluman mengatakan tak tahu nombor ahli, tak apa. Boleh hubungi setiausaha wakil kita Esko Keahlian dan juga kita punya Timbalan Presiden iaitu Encik Zaiful. Boleh tanya soalan-soalan tu lah. So I think that's all for today. Hopefully kita sempat adakan lagi satu webinar sebelum kita masuk sesi yang terbaru. Sebab sesi kali ini akan berakhir pada bulan September. So kami akan cuba di bawah Biro Pendidikan kita akan cuba buat lagi satu lah. Kalau ada sesiapa yang boleh volunteer untuk jadi penceramah, kita sangat-sangat alu-alukan. Kita sangat alu-alukan dan nanti kita akan ni lah. Dan siapa nak jadi moderator pun boleh juga. Kita kalau boleh kita nak satu Malaysia terlibat lah. Boleh So that's all for today. Thank you so much for the support. Don't forget to like and subscribe our YouTube channel. Like dekat Facebook juga. That's all for today. Bye everyone. Assalamualaikum. Thank you Puan Lalitha. Thank you Christine as moderator and penceramah for today dan juga jawatan teknikal yang sentiasa bersama di belakang lah. Alright. Saya tutup sekarang. Okay. Bye. Tutup recording dulu. Okay. Alright. Thank you. Bye.